Hi, I'm Mo. I'm a newbie cash stuffer living at over 6,000 feet, and this is the Mountain Budget. Today's video is an extra special Christmas episode because today I'm going to be setting up a cash stuffing binder for a little cousin of mine. Although I shouldn't even say little, she is a full-on teenager. And I got the exciting news about a month ago that she is super thrilled to be starting her very first job in January. And not only that, but she is hoping to take a beautiful long school trip to Europe in 2 years. And I was just thinking this would be the perfect time to get her kind of set up for a budgeting and cash stuffing journey. And it is something she knows that I do. And I think, she's expressed interest in it. So I don't think this is me like forcing a hobby onto her. I think she'll be very excited. So I'm gonna take you through the process of setting up this new binder for her because I think that's fun. I would love to watch a video like this, so hopefully you would too. All right, because I'm me, of course I got her startup items from the Aesthetic Dollar. So I guess you could say that this video is a little bit of an Aesthetic Dollar unboxing as well. There is one thing in this pile that is for me. I'm going to admit it. I'm strong enough to admit it, but everything else is for her. And I'm also gonna pull some of the supplies that I have from my own pile that I'm not really using anymore, and I'm gonna pass them along to her. So let's go ahead and unwrap specifically what I picked out from my cousin. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but I was gonna be getting the Aesthetic Dollar little extras. A little adorable square that says it's the most wonderful time of the year. A little card that says merry and bright. And then it says your order made our day. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna include this in her gift. I'm gonna include these two pieces in her gift. And then I'm also gonna give this to her in my money savings era. All of these I'm gonna give to my cousin so she can enjoy the little accoutrement. Let's go off. Ooh, there's stuff underneath here. I'm trying to keep it all a surprise, but let's take this paper away. Okay, I'm gonna set that right here, and maybe I can even put that in her binder. Okay, so I did get her a binder from the Poppy collection. I'll open that last because it's just gonna be the things underneath want to be seen first. Okay, this is the thing that I got for myself. I got the Pet Savings Challenge because I'm thinking about saving up to get a dog, and I've kind of tasked myself with first filling out this entire savings challenge. Hopefully that it takes me months and months, if not an entire year to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up just to show it off. So you can see it if you are also thinking about getting a Pet Savings Challenge from the Aesthetic Dollar. I'll have all of these pieces linked below. I'm not affiliated with the Aesthetic Dollar, even though I wish I was, oh my goodness. I just am a very loyal customer. I didn't get the laminated kind. I just got the normal cardstock because I figured I'm only gonna do this test of saving up to get a dog once. Although maybe not, but whatever. It's what I got. I got the cardstock. Very sturdy, but still like paper, not reusable, which I don't know, I kind of prefer. So you have the Savings Challenge header, I guess. And then here are the items that you can save for in the Pet Savings Challenge. There's food, pet toys, treats, training. That's definitely one I would want to save up for. Equipment, emergency, vet visits, bedding, grooming, boarding, immunizations, and miscellaneous. And I think that's fantastic. And I just wanted to show you that in case you are also considering it, but that's for me. So I'm gonna just put this to the side and we can get back to my cousin's present. All right, so of course we got her a binder, and then we also got her some of the brand new envelopes that are kind of from the Aesthetic Dollar that are kind of a different texture. And I knew that when I bought them online. I think she's making a switch to this product compared to her old envelopes. And they're interesting. Let me go. Wow, they are really floppy. I don't know if I could love it or also could be put off by it. I'm not sure, but I don't know, there's something kind of fun about it. Let me go and get an original one. So this is one of the ones that I have, and just for comparison, you can see how like limp feels like the wrong word, flexible maybe, these new envelopes are, rather than this one, which just has a bit more structure to it. I don't know, it's interesting. I have no idea why she made this switch. It could be a production thing. It could just be that these are better because maybe they're not as like prone to getting overstretched by too much money. I really don't know. Also, I'm seeing that they're not punched, which I'm gonna admit is a little irritating, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll speed through this part so you don't have to sit here with me. All right, so here we have the envelopes that I have for my cousin for her very first cash stuffing binder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hiding behind there, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which should be perfect. All right, next I got her, just because I felt like, you know, I don't really have dashboards in my binders, but I felt like she might appreciate just a little bit more pop of pretty. So I got her 2 dashboards, one which is this really pretty petal flower, and then one that says I can do hard things, which she can put right in front of it as just like the thing to greet her when she first opens up the binder, when she's doing her weekly or however frequently cash stuffing, just as like a little reminder to keep her going. And then I also did get her some placeholders. And one of the things I did for her was I wrote her a note kind of explaining how I would recommend using these things. And I specifically said in that note that once you save up enough money, make sure that you're keeping it safe by putting it in a bank account, and you can still keep track of the money and what category it belongs in by putting in these placeholders. So I got her placeholders for $500, $1,000, and placeholders to say fully funded. And also these are the new placeholders from the Aesthetic Dollar that are kind of like almost rose gold. I think they are so lovely, and I kind of want them for myself, but given how many placeholders I own from the Aesthetic Dollar and I try and keep my aesthetic cohesive, I couldn't get these for myself because literally it would mean getting rid of all the other ones, because that's how my brain works. I'm like, all my placeholders need to look the same, which I know is silly, but hey, if it keeps me from buying more, then that's great. And instead I'll just buy it for friends and family. I'm not gonna take these out of their envelopes just because I do want her to know like that a lot of these items are new, and also that way she can use them as she wishes. So now let's go ahead and show you what binder I got for her. So I feel like she would enjoy this kind of rosy color. One of the things that she mentioned when I was telling her about my cash stuffing was she really enjoyed how neutral everything was. But I do know that she likes pink and she likes things a little more soft and romantic. So I decided this isn't like truly neutral, but it's hard with the Aesthetic Dollar. There's like, it's gonna be hard to find something that's not neutral adjacent. So I think she's gonna really like this binder. Let's go ahead and set it up. And I'm so excited. Okay. Hold on. I want to make sure that for the most part I'm still on screen. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let's put this up here. Let's put these here. I did want to say that I went ahead and I didn't purchase the travel savings challenge, but I already had the travel savings challenge from the Aesthetic Dollar. But I realized I don't really plan for trips like that right now, where I'm slowly saving up for fees and plane tickets and things like that. I every month just put a certain amount into travel, and then, you know, once it reaches an amount, I can start thinking about what I want my trip to be and if I have the money to cover it or not. So I've decided I'm gonna pass along the travel savings challenge, but because it is used, I wanna give it a good clean before I give it to my cousin. So we're gonna go over all of the cards, the trackers, I should say, and these are the ones that are laminated, so she could reuse them if she wants, which is great. Yeah, see, like this one has writing on it. And some of them just have like old markings. So I'm gonna go over all of these with a little bit of nail polish remover just to clean them up a scooch. Whoa. Okay, that one actually looks fine. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. This one could just use a little bit of a pick-me-up down there. This one needs a going over. I really hope acetone's not bad for marble. Ooh. And it is getting that kind of bleeding into the pocket, and that's okay. I'm not too concerned. Once it dries out, that kind of those dark edges will go away. As long as the like smudging from the old Sharpie is gone. This one definitely needs some work. There we go. Oh, look how nice that is. Okay, now that we have, for the most part, cleaned these up so they just look a little more fresh, I'm going to count them because I think we might have more than we have envelopes. So, I believe 10 envelopes. Yeah, so we're 1 over. And I think I can definitely swap out travel insurance because I don't think that's gonna be something she needs to save for, given that it's through her school. Let me think. I might also take away, although miscellaneous is such a good one. Sorry, I was about to say I might take away miscellaneous fees because I want her to have 1 envelope for her to be like, you know, just in case she's like, well, I don't want it to just be about saving up for my trip, right? So I was gonna say maybe take that away, miscellaneous fees, but miscellaneous fees is so nice because it kind of helps you learn to save for the unexpected. So I don't know, maybe we'll just stick with this. And then of course, if she wants to do things differently, then she is free to do so. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And we're gonna kind of do it in order from most expensive to least expensive, or do we want to do it in terms of like the vibe? Like you could put airport snacks and plane tickets next to each other because, you know, you have airport snacks when you're about to go on the plane. I don't know. I think I'm going to try roughly to do most expensive to least expensive. Although again, that is subjective because like maybe she doesn't need to spend anything on luggage, but wants to do a crap ton of shopping while she's in Europe. And so would want lots of souvenirs, you know, I don't know. But we're going to start with plane tickets. So at least that way she can immediately know when she opens this exactly what, you know, the theme of this journal is travel. Okay, we're starting with plane tickets. Let's put that there. All right, then I'm gonna say lodging. Lodging feels like another really expensive thing to save up for. All right, and then activities next. That feels like another big cost. Activities. Then I think food and drinks, excuse me. But for her, that'll be like Pepsi and stuff. She won't even be of legal drinking age when she goes. Not like in European legal, because that's 18. She'll still be younger than 18 when she goes. All right, then next I'm gonna say luggage because I feel like that can kind of sneak up on you. Wait, do I have it where it's, yeah, that like extra lip is right there. Okay. Luggage and packing. Okay, then I'm gonna do miscellaneous fees last. Definitely, and airport snacks last before that. Passports. Okay, I think that's a good order. Again, I'm probably putting way more thought into this than there needs to be, but I don't know, I'm having a good time. I could like turn this into a side hustle where I just set up these binders for people. Like, this is how I think you should do it. All right, so we have our envelopes now, which is great. Let's go ahead and put them into the binder. I'm sorry to say, I am gonna crack the spine just so I can get it to work with me. I'm gonna try not manhandle it too much because I still want it to be nice and fresh for her when she's opening it on Christmas morning. So, oh, what the heck just fell? Something just fell in here. Oh, it's one of the little dots from punching out the hole. I have no idea where that went. Oh well. Okay, and then we're gonna put in the dashboards. We're gonna do this one first. Again, I just think this is so beautiful. Why did I close it? That was silly, Mo. Oh, that fits lovely. Oh no, do I need to become a dashboard girly? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. Wow. Oh my God. Not me squealing over how cute that is. Oh my God. Ah! Sorry. That I got overexcited. I'm gonna put the Merry and Bright thing right here along with no, because I was just gonna say I could do a paper clip thing, but I don't want to take away from how cute that is when she first opens it up. Maybe I could do like that. Most wonderful time of the year. And then this could go right here. Oh, that's gonna pop out though. Hold on. I want to put this here. There we go. That's better. Just give her an extra little, oh, that's nice. This comes with a pin holder. Do they all do that, or is that new? Hold on. Sorry, I had to check. They do all come with a pin holder, at least the ones that I have do. Okay, that took me a second, but that's so funny. Oh, I wish I had a cute little pin for her. Do I have a little pin for her? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna give her this little dude. This is a pin that should have a lot of ink left. Like hold on, let me look. Does it look used? Ooh, it kind of does. I don't love that. Hold on, can I get rid of that? Will the acetone get rid of that? I don't know. Let's try. Oh ho ho ho! Look who's brilliant, Mo. Look who's brillante. Stunning, gorgeous, perfection. Did that mess up the pen though? Does that look okay? It looks, did it get faded because I did acetone all over? Never mind, I'm not gonna use this one. I think I messed it up by doing the acetone on it. This is our alternative and is less used, doesn't have quite as many marks on it, and I think it's gonna look really cute. So we're gonna include a little pin for her in the little pin holder. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I'm dying over this. Okay, and then our placeholders are gonna go in here so she can see them right when she starts. I am loving this, but we're not quite done because I am going to seed her a bit. I'm gonna give her a start to all of her envelopes, and I'm so excited to do that because I think that's so fun. Like when I was a little girl and you'd receive a cute purse for Christmas or your birthday or something like that, it was always fun. Not that the purse itself wasn't enough of a gift, but there was just something extra magical about opening it up and there being a little something inside of it as well. And like even if it was just like a little like lip gloss or something like that, which is what a lot of these things are, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give her some money for all of her envelopes too. So we have $100 here in different denominations. And I want to make sure that I'm on screen. I'm not totally on screen, so we're gonna zip up a bit and we're gonna move that off to the side. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go from biggest to least and just go that way. So we're gonna put $20 into her plane ticket savings. We're gonna put $20 into her lodging savings. We're gonna put $20 into activities. Okay. We're gonna put $10 into food and drink. We're going to put $10 into luggage and packing. We're going to put $5 into souvenirs. I'm gonna put $5 into local transport. I'm gonna put $5 into passports. And then let's see, we're gonna put $3 into airport snacks. And we're gonna put $2 into miscellaneous fees. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but this might be the Christmas gift I am most excited to give this year. Oh my gosh, and I am, I'm prepared. She's a teenager. She might open this, and even though she was like super interested in it when we last talked, maybe she was like, I was just being polite, like I don't give a crap. But I'm sorry, how could you not care? Like, look how cute this is. Maybe I'm delusional, but I literally think this is the cutest thing ever. And if I got this present right before I was about to start a new job, I feel like this would so motivate me, because like me, my cousin is very much an aesthetic girly. And I think that having something set up for you in a lovely aesthetic can really sometimes be the Kickstarter you need to really like start seeing your plans through. And look how cute this is. I'm dying. I'm not to toot my own horn, but this slays. Okay. I'm gonna also put this in here as well. Oh, but that kind of takes away from it. Okay, I'm gonna put this little card back there. Let's see if it closes. It does. Fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in here. And there we go. Oh my gosh, this has been so much fun. If you've made it this far into the video, leave me a little present emoji and tell me what is the present you are most looking forward to giving this holiday season. I think on one of my last videos, I asked what was on your wish list. Now I wanna know what you're most excited to give somebody else. And tell me why. Like, did you put a lot of thought into it, or is it something that you've known they've wanted for a long time? Let me know. Would you ever give a cash stuffing binder as a gift? Would you ever want a cash stuffing binder as a gift? Also, let me know that. But thank you so much for watching. This has been the Mountain Budget. I hope you have a happy holiday. I'm Mo, now I have to go, but I so appreciate you more than you know. Bye.